Welcome to your source for optimism, resilience, and hope. I'm Dr. Terry Paulson, your host for a 5-minute roller coaster ride to understanding how you too can claim your own optimism advantage. Albert Schweitzer, the acclaimed medical missionary to Africa, knew the power of purpose when he wrote, "If you truly desire happiness, seek and learn how to serve." Whether offering a ready smile with an encouraging word, taking time to do a random act of kindness, or working to serve a customer, you transform your own optimistic attitude and feelings when you make a difference for others. Viktor Frankl was a Jewish psychoanalyst who lived through the Holocaust experience. While in multiple camps, he used his analytical skills to help understand why some had not lost hope in such an otherwise hopeless situation. In his best-selling book, Man's Search for Meaning, Frankl shared this inspiring observation. Those who have a why to live can bear with almost any how. He wrote, "We who lived in concentration camps can remember the men who walked through the huts comforting others, giving away their last piece of bread. They may have been few in number, but they offer sufficient proof that everything can be taken from a man but one thing, the last of the human freedoms, to choose one's attitude in any given set of circumstances, to choose one's own way. There's a power of purpose that comes in serving others, but make it your own, your aim, your reason for being, your reason for getting up in the morning." Ken Thomas, writing on intrinsic motivation, observes, "Self-management is simply the set of steps you go through to apply your intelligence to accomplishing a purpose. But those steps can only be driven by a purpose that is meaningful to you. The first step is always to commit to a meaningful purpose." Viktor Frankl reminds us, ever more people today have the means to live, but no meaning to live for. Dr. Martin Seligman, psychologist and author of Learned Optimism, added his challenge. Optimism by itself cannot provide meaning. Optimism is a tool to help the individual achieve the goals he has set for himself. It is in the choice of the goals themselves that meaning or emptiness resides. When learned optimism is coupled with a renewed commitment to the commons, our epidemic of depression and meaninglessness may end. For many, faith in God plays a critical role in integrating one's life story around a bigger purpose. It can shape both your sense of calling and your ultimate optimistic view of the future. Because at the heart of the Judeo-Christian belief are two critical priorities: love God and love and serve your fellow man. Faith in God thus translates into a fulfilling mission of service. Studies find that believers are more optimistic than non-believers. Nurture your faith. George Bernard Shaw was more secular in his approach to purpose. This is the true joy in life. The being used for a purpose recognized by yourself as a mighty one, instead of a feverish, selfish little clod of ailments and grievances, complaining that the world will not devote itself to making you happy. I am of the opinion that my life belongs to the whole community. And as long as I live, it is my privilege to do for it what I can. I want to be thoroughly used up when I die, for the harder I work, the more I live. I rejoice in life for its own sake. Life is no brief candle to me. It's sort of a splendid torch, which I've got a hold of for the moment, and I want to make it burn as brightly as possible before handing it on to future generations, whether sacred or secular. Trade your own preoccupation with your own problems for a centering journey to find your own purpose. Why are you here? How can you use your gifts to make a difference? What can you do today to meaningfully serve others off and on the job? Finally, take inspiration from the words of Mother Teresa. Remember this: I can do something you can't do, and you can do something I can't do, but we both have to do it. Do something today to find and live your purpose, and you'll find the optimism, joy, and satisfaction that often comes along for the ride. Until next time, this is Dr. Terry Paulson with www.terrypaulson.com. Thanks for watching.